Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with a meditation, or excuse me, with a devotional. I'll be coming out of the Quran, out of chapter 71, section 2, verses 21 through 28. Chapter 71, Noah. Section 2, destruction of transgressors. Choose God this day. The bad guys, they sin. The good guys, we sin. We all sin. It's whom you serve. You don't have to be perfect. No one is. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to deal with your consequences, good or bad. None of us get away from that. You might have issues that you deal with for the rest of your life, but if you come over to God's team with it, He can help you get through it. You don't have to be perfect. No one is. And love yourself. Because if you love yourself, if no one else loves you, you'll be okay. And never give up on yourself. Never. If you lost everything you have, if you have yourself, you have everything, and you can always rebuild. Noah said, "My Lord, surely they disobey me and follow him whose wealth and children have increased him and not but lost." Now we're talking, I dealt with Noah yesterday. This is the same chapter, and I felt like this was a really good chapter. I dealt with a section in this chapter yesterday, so I felt this chapter was really a really good chapter, and it's really short. So that's why I just wanted to finish it out, because this is a really great story. Anyway, destruction of transgressors. Let me start off. Noah said, "My Lord, surely they disobey me and follow him whose wealth and children have increased him and not but lost." So they kind of looked down on Noah in his time back then. Thought, they thought he was dysfunctional and had issues. Maybe he did. But that doesn't mean that he didn't love God and God wasn't with him. We all fall short, okay? To what degree, it varies from person to person. And they have planned a mighty plan. And they say, "Forsake not your God, nor forsake Wad, nor Suah. Excuse me for the not pronouncing the names correctly. Nor Yaguth and Ya'ug and Nast." Forgive me, please. "And indeed, they have led many astray, and increased thou the wrongdoers, and not but perdition." And he was begging people to get on that boat, that big ark. Noah had an ark. You need to look up Noah if you're not familiar with him. That's Noah from the Bible, okay? From the Old Testament. We're related, people. Noah is from the Bible, because some of you may not have heard yesterday's lesson. Because of their wrongs, because of their wrongs, they were drowned. They're made to enter fire, so they found no helpers beside Allah. So, it was a long time. It was a long period of time that Noah was warning people about this flood and building this ark. And it took him a while. And so he was trying to tell people to come and get on the ark, before he closed them doors and stuff like that. He was trying to beg people to come and get in the boat. And they didn't listen to him. Until after when it started raining, it didn't stop raining. And it just, started flooding. But God told him to close the door. After the door was closed, that was it. He couldn't reopen it. And people were out there, trying to get in. So they drowned, okay? That's what this is talking about. They have movies about it. Russell Crowe's, I think, might be one of the more recent popular versions of it. But at any rate. And Noah said, "My Lord, leave not of the disbelievers any dwellers on the land. For if thou leave them, they will lead astray thy servants, and will not beget any but immoral, ungrateful ones." So he felt like all of those people who who mocked him, who made fun of him, and he was trying to save them. And so he doesn't think there's any redemption. He didn't believe there was any redemption left in them, you know? There's going to come a time for us all. I know I'm not the popular kid on the block. But you know what, though? I'm going to be popular with God. Because we don't know what's ahead of us. Tomorrow's not promised. And that's the problem, bullies and bad guys. You know, it's not always just one bully and bad guy. One bully and bad guy can corrupt a whole lot of other people to become bullies and bad guys. And that's what this sounds like. My Lord, forgive me and my parents, and him who enters my house believing, and the believing men and the believing women, and increase not the wrongdoers but destruction. Have a good day.